What up, though? What's up, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to share my new car that I bought. I It was a tough decision, um, but I ended up going with the 2021 Honda Accord Sport 2.0 Turbo. She has 253 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. First off, I want to thank Honda of Frontenac. They are awesome there. If you're looking for a Honda, go to Honda of Frontenac. Big shout out to Chris, the sales manager who actually traded for this car from Columbia, Missouri Honda. So thank you, Columbia, Missouri of Honda, for dealing with him. And also, I'd like to thank Big Boss Chris at Frontenac and Oba, my salesman. Uh, so, originally, guys, as you know, I post a video of the TLX in September. So I was planning on getting the TLX, but when I was looking at that car, the sales guy had me thinking that was what I was looking at was the $42,000, and it was actually like closer to 50K. So I saved about $13,000 with this car, and I'm so happy with it. I love it. I love the TLX. Another big deciding factor is I did some research, looked at consumer reports, and they had the Honda Accord rated at 88, and surprisingly, the 2021 TLX was rated at a 78. So that kind of, because I was trying to make the TLX work, but once I saw that, and like I don't know if I just said I saved around $13,000, and I absolutely love this car, especially this blue. This blue is so beautiful. It's Nipsey blue, I guess I want to call it, but yeah, it just shines, and it is just so beautiful. This is what sold me on the car pretty much, is the color. I love it. Going to the engine, like I just said, it's actually a detuned Type R engine. Why Honda didn't just put the Type R engine in there, I don't know. I guess you'd have Type R people crying about it. So the Type R is 305 horsepower. Like I said, this is 253 horsepower with 273 pound-feet of torque. And don't be fooled, guys. This is a sleeper. It gets up. But yeah, it is quick. But bear with me here. I hope I don't repeat myself, and I hope I can cover everything. I didn't write anything down. I'm just going off of memory here. I'm on recording on my cell phone. But yeah, we'll start with the front here. Like I said, I'm gonna try and cover everything here, but this blue, God, I just love it. In the front here, you have full LED headlights, daytime running lights, high beams, and fog lights. That's also what I was going to tell you. So I'm going to do a night video because it looks so cool at night. And then you have there's the Honda Sensing right there. I covered up my plates with the Honda Frontenac. I did get my plates. I got everything out of the way. I got my taxes paid. Now I know why people have those temp tags. Jeez, I forgot how expensive taxes are on a new car. But yeah, Honda killed it with the front. I love the front end on this car. The big H emblem. Let's see here. Moving on to the side of her. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the wheels on this car. Actually, these are the most stolen wheels in America, in the country right now, if you can believe that. They're not totally cleaned up, but they're clean enough. Yeah, they look really good on this car, so you don't have to get aftermarket wheels. I added the mud guards. Another reason this car, because I was so close to buying the Touring. it was a black color, and I think blue fits this body style perfect, and I've always wanted a blue car. And I was literally about to sign the paperwork for a black Touring, which is Honda's top model. It's the same engine and same transmission. Oh, if I didn't mention, this transmission is a 10-speed automatic. I was staying away from the CVT. All the other Accords had the CVT transmission. This is 10-speed automatic. So if you see this on the road, this is actually a pretty rare car. Like I said, I had to have it driven over from Columbia, Missouri, Honda, because it's the 2.0 10-speed Sport. And the Touring has the 10-speed automatic 2.0 also. The difference between this and the Touring is the Touring has a little more bells and whistles to it. But I like this better because it's more sportier. It's a Sport, and it fits me better. And they did not offer the blue color in the Touring model. And that's what happened last minute. I was about to buy the Touring, and some of you guys might think I'm crazy, but this blue, it is just absolutely beautiful, guys. So I was like, I gotta have a blue one, Tony, and he's like, no problem, I'll find one for you. And he did. Honda front neck again, thank you so much. They are awesome. They're up front, no BS with prices. So if you're at this price point for what you get with this car, it's so cool. But moving on here, you have the gloss black mirrors. Sorry guys, it's very sunny and glary, so I'm gonna try and make sure this video comes out. And with the headlights, you had they automatically go, like high beam when no cars around, so that's cool too. I'll get to that when I get inside. I'm gonna stick to the outside and try and stay on subject here. So you have the gloss mirrors on the Sport, body colored handles. This right here, you just press and it unlocks. That's another thing real quick before I forget. I'll show you guys the key fobs here. So here's the key fob. Honda's always made good key fobs. So you have the lock, unlock, trunk, and panic alarm. And this car has remote start. So I can remote start it, and it'll set the temperature at 72 and then shut off after 10 or 15 minutes. And then you can reactivate it again if you would like. But yeah, that's a very nice feature. And the doors lock, obviously, so nobody can take off with your car. Okay, so, and then guys, I went ahead and did the tint. Okay, in the front here I did 35% because that is what is legal. I did not want to run into any inspection problems or problems with the police, so I did what is legal. In the back, you're allowed to do whatever you want. So I did the 5%, which is, limo tint. Moving on to the mirrors here, I have the blind spot indicators, which is really cool. Previously, Honda, on the passenger side, they had the camera, which I loved. And, no other manufacturer had that. It was something special Honda had. But the blind spot indicator will do just fine. You have the moonroof up here. I'm not a big sunroof person, but it's nice to have. You have there's the shark fin antenna. This is really cool too. You have the capless gas tank. So you just stick your nozzle in there, and boom, you're ready to go. No cap, and just shut it. And moving to the back here. Whoops, my tape came off. Hold on. I gotta fix that. Cover up my plates. Hopefully that stays on there. Okay, moving on to the back. I love this rear deck spoiler. This black. It's really cool. And then you got your 2.0 T, which stands for turbo. 2.0 badge sport. Chrome tip exhaust, full LED taillights, But yeah, guys, this blue is what did it. I love it. And I believe I have everything covered on the outside. I do have the sticker in there, and I'll show that to you guys. But yeah, she's just beautiful. I love this car. Is so fun to drive. For anybody that does not like Hondas or hates on Hondas, please test drive one of these. And same for the people that you can't test drive Type R's, unfortunately. But this is, as far as, I mean, it's totally different driving a Type R and an Accord. But please take a 2.0 Accord 10-speed automatic out before you hate on it. It is so much to drive. Yes, I'm gonna miss the manual. Oh, let me get to the trunk. It is so fun to drive, and that's the thing. I'm used to driving manual and automatic, but I'm gonna miss driving a manual. But this has the paddle shifters and all that. So you have the button right back here to open her up. And look at the trunk. You have a ton of space. You can put a lot of junk in that trunk. That is for sure. Another cool thing is, I know previous years, a lot of manufacturers got rid of the spare tire. You know, it does add weight, but that's cool what they add. So there's your jack, and underneath you have the spare tire. Hopefully I don't ever need to use that. And this is kind of interesting. You have the you got to put that in your gas tank if you run out of gas. You know, if you get the gallon a can and you run out of gas, which never. I'm one of those people that fills up when I'm at halfway, so that won't ever be a problem for me. But yeah, you got to have that funnel to put gas in your car. Here's a latch here and a latch here. It's a 60-40 split. So yeah, that comes down, but a ton of space. Okay, that's gonna fall. That tape. Trying to think here. Make sure I got everything covered on the outside. And I hope for people watching this video, I'm going to post this on YouTube, that it helps you make your decision, because it was so hard for me. Like I said last second, I changed my mind. Just go with your gut, guys, and make sure to test drive the car during the day and during the night. I'm going to do a night video too, so you guys can see the lights on this. Because that's what I was looking for too, and this is why I'm making the video also, is because not very many 2021 videos of the Accord Sport 2.0. I guess I'll start in the back seat and then go up. So in the back here, you have the power window, and these seats I'll show them better because I have stuff back here. So you have the premium leather and then cloth, which I kind of like, because in the summertime, you know, leather gets so, as you guys know that have leather, the leather gets so hot, in the wintertime it gets so cold. But this car has heated seats, so yeah, I'm no problem with the cloth. You got your room there on that side and that side. You have vents back here along with two USB ports and a cup holder, and this is so soft too. That's my lucky Panda. Don't mind him. And oh yeah, what I also wanted to say, guys, if you're like 6'4", you know, 280, there's so much room in this car. It's, any person can fit it. I'm not a big guy, so I fit easily in it. But even a big guy, there's so much room in it. It just, yeah. Okay, but yeah, as far as the back, that pretty much covers the back seat. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay. So, sorry if I got, my allergies are really bad. This stupid pollen. Okay, so I guess I'll start with the door here. I love that. See, this is another thing with the Sport. Like the Touring had like a wood grainish. This, which I didn't mind. This I like better though. It has like almost a carbon fiber look. I don't know if it's actually carbon fiber, but it has a carbon fiber look to it. And then you have your mirror, and then locks. And I thought this is kind of a whoops, there we go. This is kind of a weird feature. This is a window lock. I don't know what that's for. So you can lock all the windows. And then you have your power, driver, passenger, the two back, or I mean auto, and the back. There's your trunk pop. And I love this because getting older, I have a bad back. This is 12-way adjustable. The lumbar support, and yeah, I love that. Like I said, with having a bad back. And then what's cool too with the Sport is they have the sports pedals. So moving on. So here's a better look at the seats, guys. So you have premium leather on the outside and this nice cloth in the middle. Okay, we're gonna move to the inside here. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now where do I start? I guess I'll go ahead and start it up. So you have your digital and analog display here. Turn that down so I don't get copyrighted on music. So, okay, I'm going to try and go through this here. You have your digital and analog here. I'll go through the... Oh, that's pretty... I'll get to this. So, I'll just go through this real quick, guys. You hit your home button right here. So, you have your tack, range and fuel, speed and time, audio, phone, traffic sign, driver support, driver attention, rear seat belts, which lets you know if people back there in your back seat have their seat belts on, maintenance, safety support, warnings, and there's your tack. So this baby has 338 miles. Like I said, it originally had 5 on it. So, but they drive it, like I said, from Columbia, Missouri, and then the rest of the miles I've put on it. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I got everything covered. Oh, yeah, so you can, this is cool. When you throw it in the Sport, it changes, and then it goes red. Like I said, at night, I'm going to do a night video, and you can see that it looks even better. And then, okay. So I got that, and I covered over here. Okay, so over here you have your brightness for your display, your trip, and down here you have your traction control, and then this button right here is your Honda sensing. Going back up to here, so you have your road departure, blind spot info, and collision braking system. So you can turn them all off or on or whatever you want to do, and then just hit the home button to go back to that. And this is your media controls. So this controls your stereo. This just controls what I showed you there. Your volume on your stereo, and these are your phone controls. Oh, and another big thing, which is really cool for this car, guys, is it has Apple CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay, and wireless Android Auto, which is awesome. Moving over here, you have your adaptive cruise control. Okay, I don't want to really fool with that. So you can set your you can set your distance. So for instance, say I'm going 55 on the highway and I roll up on somebody that's doing 45, the car will slow down to 45, and then when they get out of the way, it goes back up to 55, which is really cool. And these you can set your distance. And then this is your lane departure, which is a nice feature too. What happens is if you have this activated, if you leave your lane, the car will actually jerk you back into your lane. Cruise control settings right here. Over here you have your auto lights to turn the fog lights on, and the wipers. Here are your paddle shifters. They're kind of hard to see. This steering wheel, guys, is so nice. It's nice and thick quality leather. It feels great for sure. Okay, so moving on here. We have, I love this, the red push button startup. That is very cool. So you have more of that carbon fiber here. Like I said, heated seats. This is another cool thing too, I'll show at night. When you go cooler, it goes blue. And when you go hotter, it goes red. And dual climate. And also, which is cool, is I told you had the blind spot indicators on the mirrors. I also have heated mirrors. So when I turn that on, yeah, it heats up the mirrors. The passenger also has heated seats. Let's see here. Moving on to, you have the electronic shifter. So you have park and reverse. So you just hit that, go in reverse. Drive, econ mode, and sport. And then your parking brake and your brake hold. This brake hold option is pretty cool. Like for instance, I was just at Walgreens picking up some medication and there was a long line. I just engaged the brake hold, put my foot off the brake, and then when I was ready to go, you just go. So yeah, that's a cool feature. Not to forget in here. So in here you have your 2 USB ports, your power outlet, and your wireless charger. This is your center console. This is nice. Tons of space in here. You have another USB and power outlet in there. Moving on to the infotainment system. I love it. It is, I believe, an 8-inch display. It could be 10. It looks 8. I think it's 8. Let's see here. Like I said, I love it. It's so easy to use. So you have your phone, a bunch of settings on it. FM, Bluetooth, smartphone connection, trip computer, your text messages, Sirius XM, USB, AM, system updates, clock, Honda Link, and your compass. And then I guess I'll go ahead and show. There's your backup camera. I wish Honda would put the 360 in there. That's so cool. But they did not put that in here. So you have that view, and that view. So, oh, and there was another option. I don't know what that one was. Okay, so moving on here. I did that. The sound system, it's not bad. I'll probably end up putting one sub in the back or something. But not bad at all. Up here you have your mirror and then your lights. Like I said, I'll do a night video with that. Your moonroof, and then actually I keep that open, and then your sunglasses. Okay, I'm trying to make sure. And then more of the carbon fiber type trim there. And let's see here, guys. I think I might have covered everything in the car. Oh, I'll go ahead and show the sticker here and go over this. I won't go over all of it, but you can kind of pause it and see what the car comes with. So this is Still Night Pearl. That's the color of the car. 19-inch wheels. So the price was the price point MSRP on this is $33,500. There's your miles per gallon. When you have it in sport, geez, you go through gas so quick, guys. It's like 18, 19, but it's so much fun. Here's your safety. Honda's always 5-star. That's another reason buying this car, guys. Test driving other cars, Honda just feels like home to me because I've driven Hondas a lot. But honestly, I wasn't even looking at the safety features, but it is a big deal, especially if you protect your passengers and whatnot. If you have kids or anything, their safety is top notch. There's literally airbags all over this thing. But yeah, there's the sticker, and I believe I covered everything. I guess I can show the LED running lights, because like I said, I don't really want to show that. I can turn the headlights on too, but like I said, I want to do a night video so so you guys can see it. Looks really cool. There's the sound of the engine. Like I said, detuned engine in it. Detuned Type R engine in it. I'm just trying to think, guys, that make sure I covered everything in the car. I know I'm probably missing something, but yeah. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm at 26 minutes. Thank you if you're still watching. But like I said, I wanted to do this video for people that are looking for a new car and are having a hard choice. I love this. Like I said, take this car out for a test drive. I love it. It's so much fun, and this color is just so beautiful. So there's your LED running lights, and I guess I'll go ahead and turn the headlights on too. Oh, and that's another thing about the headlights, and I'll go over it at night. The 2020 Honda Accord actually got a bad rating by whoever rates the safety, whoever rates the headlights. So the 2021s are great, and that is big for me, guys, because I don't wear glasses. My vision's great. I don't wear glasses or contacts, but I have slight nighttime blindness. So that was a big deal to me. So make sure you test drive a car at night to make sure you can see well. If my thing didn't take, if the Honda front end didn't pop off my plate, I'll show you the back. Oh, it did pop off, but I'll show that at night. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I love, like I said, I love this car. It's so awesome. Have a good one, everybody. Hope everybody is well.